Welcome to Coffee Hour number 2. I've had a rough day, and I left off something in the prep show, so we're going to talk about that right now. And then we're going to go do what I said about the prep show about Native American culture and superheroes and shit like that without visuals, because I don't feel like digging those comic books back out. Alright, so first and foremost, karma does not forget an address. And I just had to have that conversation with somebody. And to the tow truck driver that was being a little bit obnoxious and a bit of a dick. It's all good, brother. All good. I don't know what I did to piss you off, and I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure you're not a follower, but, you could have just been having a rough night. I was having a rough night, but I didn't take it out on him. He just didn't like what I was saying, which was the siblings' fault that I had to go deal. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask him if he's gonna be able to back it in or whatever. It's a lot of shit that just pretty much went taken the wrong way, more by him than by me. And then he had asked my sibling something, thinking that I couldn't hear him. And what I said was, I'm her dumbass brother. I'm not a complete dick, you know. So whatever happened between AutoZone and bringing the car here, he took that shit out on me. Alright? In all fairness, I'm not always a dick. Alright? Let's just put it that way. I'm not always a dick. But if you want to take your anger out on somebody who's done nothing to you because you're having a bad day, you should reevaluate that shit. Big guy, but I mean, at that same time, we about the same age. And not to be cocky, but I could have just whooped his ass. That would have been great. But then there would have been karma on me because he having a bad day. And while we're on this, because karma does not forget an address, I don't give a damn how bad my day is. I am not taking it out on people who have not done shit to me. Alright? There's a time and a place when you need to calm your shit. And once you calm your shit and think about what you've done or what you've said to somebody, the world will be a nicer place. Alright? And how I just presented that sounded awful. It sounded awful. But here's the thing. I didn't do anything to the guy. My sister was getting on my last nerve. I was trying to explain to him, but he came out all kinds of wrong at me. Yeah? Cool beans. I understand. What I don't understand is what happened between AutoZone and bringing the car here. Alright? Anything could have happened to that man on the way to bringing the car here. So whatever it was, he took it out on me. Cool beans. All is forgiven. I'm done talking about it. But that same sibling fucked up my first video. And this is why I said karma doesn't forget an address. I tried to explain to this sibling, when y'all hear me complaining about shit, what do you do to change the diaspora of why I'm complaining? When you're part of the reason of why I'm complaining. Do you listen? Do you give a damn? Do you try to change it? The answer is always no. Because my siblings live on that fuck you, I do what I want type shit. Instead of, maybe, just maybe, I could be the problem. See, here's the thing with me. I know I'm part of the problem. I own my part of the problem. I know that I need to talk a little bit more softer, and I don't. But I got 49 years of anger and aggression for people doing shit in their life that bleeds into my life, which robs me of my life. So I have every right to be a little bit peeved about the shit. Or pissed off. Or, to quote William Regal, to be a little bit besmirched. But at the same time, I also understand that if I'm in the wrong, and I know I'm in the wrong, then I need to step back. A lot of people don't know how to do that. Like the tow truck driver. Like my sibling. When we were talking earlier, it was like I was pretty much talking to my dick. And I was explaining to the sibling such and such. Sibling ain't want to hear it. I don't care who you are. Family, friend, foe. When it comes to me, you got to be real. If you don't want to hear me, if you don't want to talk to me, if you don't want to listen to me, please say that at the beginning. Do not give me the honor of wasting my fucking time or my breath. I would much rather you hurt me to my face and say, hey, look, I don't want to hear you today. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to listen to nothing you have to say. Then what's left for me to do other than walk away? Asking you why bother? You don't want to hear me. I don't have to force that down your throat. If you don't want to hear me, why should I get on your nerve about why you don't want to hear me? Hey, fuck it. Because that works both ways. Because that works both ways. There will be days where you will say shit to me and I'll be like, you know what? I really don't feel like dealing with you right now. The difference maker is I'm not going to have a problem telling you that. Not, you don't want to listen to me when I talk. So, respectfully, I'm not going to listen to you. Take it to someone who wants to hear what you have to say. Because you clearly don't give two shits about how I feel. And that's the thing. If you don't care how someone else feels, then you can't get mad if they don't care how you feel. Alright? And a lot of people, they can't adapt and they can't adjust to that shit. And you don't like me. If you tell me from the jump street, you get more respect from me by telling me straight up, yo, I don't fucking like you. Okay, cool. And here's how I'm gonna deal with that. Alright. The light was better over here. Sorry, y'all. Actually, the light sucks no matter where it is. I think it's just the light in the room. Maybe it's the angle. Doesn't matter. Here's the thing. Now, if you don't like me, you tell me you don't like me, I will give you working respect. And for those who do not know what working respect is, alright, if you haven't worked on a job with somebody who you just can't fucking stand being near, every time you see them, your blood boils, or every time you see them, you want to grab them and choke them, there's a working respect. While we are at work, I'm going to treat you like I would treat any other human being. But I know I'm not coming to your barbecue. You damn sure's not coming to mine. It's not that difficult to be respectful. It's not that difficult to be honest with people. Because I can tell you right now, I would prefer to know that you don't like me, so that I don't put myself in a fucking situation that's awkward, versus thinking that you like me and not knowing that you can't fucking stand me. You know? Because then you're playing a part. And see, when people start playing a part, you get false security. And I will say this, whether y'all want to hear this or not, whether you want to believe it or not, your enemies and your friends will always talk about you behind your back. Whether they say good things or bad things, they will always talk about you behind your back. Most of the time, your friends don't say anything bad unless they have like an opinion of something that you may have done that might have been stupid in their eyes, but might have been working for you at the time. Alright? But at that same time, as a friend, you should not be afraid to say no to me, and you should be more than willing to take no from me. And I don't mean take no shit. I mean, like, if I say no, you need to be willing to accept the fact that I said no. I can't do it. The same way if I say something to you and you say no, no matter how much it hurts my feelings, I have to accept no as an answer. And if you can't do that, can we really call each other friends? Because if I don't feel like doing something, or if I'm not comfortable with it, I'm not going to do it. Nothing you can say is going to change that. Nothing that I say is going to change my mind to make me do it. It's kind of common sense. Hey, bro, I'm going to go rob this bank today. You down? Fuck no. And if you know your friends go out and get in trouble all the fucking time, that one night that you choose to go out with them will be that one night that all of y'all go to jail and you get the biggest charge. Even if you weren't fucking even involved in the shit, you get the biggest charge. You know who your friends are. Deep down in here and in here, you know who your friends are. You know who your family is. Deep down in here and in here, you know who these motherfuckers are. Whether you choose to acknowledge the truth of who they are and what they are capable of doing, that is on you. So if you know your family, like mine, don't listen to me, don't give two shits at what I say, and always think I'm starting shit. Why acknowledge that fact if I know that's how they feel? Why dig myself into that grave? So, family reunions, I don't attend them motherfuckers. Why am I attend them when I know that damn near every sibling that I have, not my siblings that my dad gave me, but my siblings that my mom gave me, why attend a place that I know these motherfuckers don't want me there? I know they don't want me there. So if I know they don't want me there, why embarrass myself? Why dig my grave with a silver spoon? Just don't fucking go. My mom's birthday is next weekend. I'm pretty sure they're going to do like they always do and have a birthday party at a restaurant, which I only was invited one time. The other times I was stuck watching kids of siblings that I shouldn't have had to watch. So nobody told them to have kids. But those baby daddies and the baby mamas were at the birthday party. You know where I was at? I was in this room, taking care of children that weren't mine. Two of them at the same time. One belonging to the sibling that I had issues with today. But no one gave a damn to say, well, you're her second son, or her first son, rather. You're her second child, first son. Why weren't you at the party? Oh, because I was taking care of other people's first and second sons, or second and third sons, or first and second sons, or first and third sons. I was taking care of kids that won't mind. No. Then none of my siblings ever say, what did you want to do with your life? How can we help you? Versus, you always helping us, but we don't do a damn thing for you. But then when you need something, you can't come to these people because you already know. If they don't give a damn about you now, they're never going to give a damn about you. So why are you going to waste your time trying to open up the eyes of people who don't give a damn? You can't. So again, this is why I say karma doesn't forget an address. Earlier today, I planned on making this video beforehand. But sibling called. After not listening to nothing about me complaining about my goddamn lights being on, just walked away while I was talking. All the shit that sibling normally does. But I'm the first asshole that same sibling will call when something goes wrong. I was like, why should I bother coming? Why should I waste my time? You don't give a damn about me, and you don't realize that you don't give a damn about me. And this is the thing about family. A lot of family members, they don't give a damn about you. But they always call you first, but they don't give a damn about you. And yet, then those same motherfucking siblings will be the first ones to call you, even though they don't give a damn about what's going on in your life. But they need you to bail them out of some shit that they got into. So you have to understand, you can't get mad when that sibling that you don't give a damn about finally reaches, fuck it. You got yourself into it. Dig yourself out. Then they get mad. They're like, well, you could have helped me. Yeah, you could have helped yourself by not getting involved in the first fucking place. It's the same thing with like certain friends. If your friends can't tell you no or can't take no from you, you need to question them friends. Like, yo, you can say no. I'm good. And in some cases, no and an explanation would be better. But I I I can take no. And I would much rather a person look at me and say, all right, look, this is how this is. We're going, but you got to get your own room. All right, or whatever. All right, and I was like, all right, well, I'll give you the money if you get me the room. We can do that. He's like, yeah, I can do that. And slap the money in their hand, ride with them or ride by myself, whatever they need me to do, I'm going to do. I would much rather ride with them, but if I can't, that's fine too. My car will hopefully make it. And if not, we'll figure it out. But the thing is that, if I gotta ride the bus to wherever we gotta go because you have no room for me, I'll ride the fucking bus. I'll pay for the bus the same way I pay for the hotel. I might have to leave long before you because bus rides suck, but it is what it is. And if the bus can get me as close to my destination that I can get there, and then I have to walk or catch a ride there, then so be it, because it's going to be done. But I would much rather someone tell me no in the truth than tell me yes and lie to my face. And then you also have to remember, no matter how small karma you put out, whether it's an evil thought or some shit that comes out your mouth foul, that shit's going to come back on you. And it's going to come back on way worse than the person that you said it to. That's why I don't bother anybody. That's why I don't wish evil on anybody. That's why I don't say shit. I do try to correct people when I believe that they are wrong. I can be wrong at correcting them. But when I'm wrong, I will acknowledge that I am wrong. Where most people, if they're wrong, I won't wrong. I might have been a little bit mistaken, but I wasn't wrong. No, if you're mistaken, you were more than likely more than a little bit wrong. Whether you choose to acknowledge it or not is where the problem is. If you don't choose to acknowledge you fucking up, you know, well, don't even acknowledge the fact that you might have been mistaken. No, you were straight fucking wrong. Now, people make mistakes. We're not perfect, you know. But you don't have to be an asshole about it, all right? Like I told the damn tow truck guy, look, I'm not always a dick, you know. But, again, in his defense, I don't know what happened between him leaving AutoZone and coming to our house. He could have got a call from his wife, and she could be saying, I'm leaving your ass tonight. No. Okay? Now, taking it out on me would be bad. No, because I didn't do shit. I'm not the one fucking your wife. No, that's a you thing. No, you just met me today. No. And it would be like the same thing with, all right, some of the dumb shit that I've done that I can hold accountable for or be held accountable for. My windshield got broken by two dudes or one dude at fucking Mako on Jeff Davis quite a few years back. I know that windshield wasn't broken when I dropped the car off. It was broken when I got the car back. My god sister had died. So I let it go. And I had to pay roughly $200 and some change to get it fixed. Alright? Because insurance didn't cover it because I have liability. I don't have full coverage. So I pay for it. And within a week, I'm back in Richmond. And that same son bitch walk in the store. And I embarrassed the fuck out of him. And he's like, man, we didn't break your goddamn window. I said, you was a lying sack of shit. You know you broke the fucking window because I got pictures of the car before the window, before I delivered my ragamuffin piece of crap to you, versus when I got it back home. No. So, that being said, you know, I said some posthumous shit, and the lady in the store wasn't too proud of the things I said, and I bought my shoes, and before I left, I said, well, there's two ways we can solve this problem. I say, I can beat your ass in the store, I can beat your ass out the store. And he was a big guy. Every bit of 6 feet tall, every bit of 300 pounds. That shit didn't scare me. You just a big fucking guy. Everybody's bigger than me. Maybe he would have beat my ass with his little friend, maybe not. Both of them were bigger than me. But the fact that this man would not acknowledge that he broke my motherfucking windshield is what pissed me off. Now, if he would have told me about the windshield when I got there, like, hey man, we had an accident and your windshield got broke. Okay, two ways I can deal with that. Mako can pay for it or I can pay for it. And at the time when my god sister passed, I probably would have been more willing to just say, fuck it, I'm going to pay for it, you know, and not carry the shit. But then they also painted my car the wrong color. You see this yellow? That was the yellow that I was supposed to get. That wasn't the yellow I got. Alright? I got like state orange yellow, like my pants there. So, they got me twice. And I was highly upset. And I won't go pay $300 more to Mako on Jeff Davis to get my paint job redone. I already had paid $200 and some change to get my windshield refixed. You think I was going to leave the car with the motherfuckers again? So they could break my window again? No, that wasn't an option. And when I got the thing with the receipt and all the 800 numbers if you had a complaint, you motherfucking right. I complained like a motherfucker. And I told him, I said, first I got the wrong paint color. Mako never reached back out to tell me, you know, we can fix that. And then I told him, whoever was the main man in charge, a big fat ass dude. No, he was a white dude. I said, this son bitch wouldn't fix the car. Even if I bought the shit back. No. And again, my lights. I know you didn't! Thank you guys for watching. I am Echo Fan Grey Wolf. Peace in you. Hey, asshole!